Hey, I didn't think you got my message. I'm glad you could make it.
Make what?
My checkup. It's the first sonogram.
I never got the message.
Oh, well, you're here now, so I guess it's fate.
Well, actually, I came here to see Elizabeth.
Why am I not surprised? It's always about Elizabeth and the baby she's carrying. What about our baby, Lucky? Doesn't it mean anything to you?
Okay, I'm sorry. Just why don't you tell me when your next appointment is, and I promise I'll
Why
be there.
can't you just be here tonight? It's not like Elizabeth wants to see you anyway.
Of course I want to see him. I don't belong to you, Sonny. In case you've forgotten, we're not together anymore, and we haven't been for a long time.
We're not married, but our lives are still connected.
As parents, okay, that doesn't give you the right to tell me who I can or can't be with.
When it affects my kids, it does.
As long as Spinelli is still alive, you can't implicate us both.
In a few days, this will all be over.
We don't have a few days, Alcazar. Look, call your men and tell them to intercept Spinelli, and while you're at it, make it very clear to them that he and Jason need to vanish without a trace.
I'm not taking orders from you or anyone else for that matter. Is that clear enough?
Hey, you don't have to go through with this.
As long as Granny thinks I'm pregnant, she'll let us wait here for Spinelli.
Okay, I can handle it some other way.
It's a scam. I'll be fine.
Well, Lulu, it's obvious that you've been raised right. You got a nice, good, old-fashioned sense of values. So many girls in your position wouldn't think twice about the father of the baby. They'd only be thinking about what's best for themselves. Sugar?
Yes, thank you.
I can't say that I'm very happy about this turn of events, but I'm glad my grandson had the good sense to find you. You've accepted this. You're ready to be a good mother.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
I don't want you to worry about a thing. Whether he wants to or not, I'm going to make sure that my grandson takes full responsibility for your baby.
That's not why I'm here.
I see. I get what this is all about. You do want an abortion, don't you? Well, it's your decision. But as this baby's great-grandmother, I think I have a right to an opinion. If you end that little life you're carrying, you're going to regret it. Maybe not right away, but I promise you, it'll haunt you for the rest of your life.
You know, it's been a long day. We don't have to make a decision right now.
Your brother's right. You sleep on this. We'll talk about it in the morning.
Is there a restroom I can use?
Oh, yes. Right down the hall. Last door on the right.
Thank you.
You know, when I have a tough decision to make, I find that prayer often helps. If you want, I can call my pastor and have him here for breakfast in the morning.
I don't know what I really want anymore.
For weeks, you've been telling anyone who would listen that you don't want anything to do with Lucky. Now you've changed your mind?
My relationship with him is none of your business.
Actually, Lucky's the father of my baby, so that kind of makes it my business. Elizabeth doesn't want anything to do with you. But I do, and so does our baby. We both need you, Lucky.
And I told you that I would be there for you and the baby, and I will. But that's as far as it goes, and you know why I can't be there.
Right, because you love Elizabeth, even though she doesn't give a damn about
Okay,
you.
you don't know anything about me, so why don't you just shut
Okay,
your mouth?
enough. Stress isn't good for either one of you.
Why don't don't you wake up? Elizabeth is just using you.
End this before Jason has a chance to move, Spinelli.
Morgan and Spinelli will be taken care of. Your job is to make sure there's never an investigation into either one of their deaths.
Well, if you hold up your end of the bargain, I think we'll both get what we want.
If my name is ever brought up a connection with their deaths, I guarantee you there will be more than enough evidence to bring you down with me.
Okay, save your threats, all right? The official report is going to show that a fugitive and his accomplice died while evading capture. That is assuming your people can get the job done.
They're moving in as we speak. It's only a matter of time before Morgan and Spinelli will be eliminated.
Quick, Granny, grab the taser. This dude is totally wigging out.
Just relax. I don't want to hurt you. We just want to talk to you.
That's bogus, Granny. This bro here is serious bad news. You gotta help me.
I'll do no such thing.
What?
Why, you should be ashamed of yourself. How dare you run out on this poor girl after you got her pregnant?
Whoa, dude, I don't know what they've been telling you, but I swear these hands never touched her.
Damian Milhouse Spinelli. You know better than to stand there and lie to me. Don't make me get out your granddaddy's belt.
No, I'm not lying. You gotta believe me.
You are not a little boy anymore. You've got a baby coming. It's time for you to stand up, grow up, and act like a man.
I'm the one who lied. There's no baby. Lied about everything.
You know what? You say that you want me to be happy, and the minute I am, you try to ruin it. So why don't you just admit it? You want me back.
You saying you want me back?
No, don't turn it around, Sonny.
What
don't.
are you talking about?
You're the one that can't move on with your life. You're coming up with every excuse to break up me and Jax. First it's Christina, me moving in with you because she needs a family. And then there's this whole song and dance about Jax taking your boys away from you, which could never, ever happen. So I want you to stand there and look me in the face and tell me what the hell is going on. You want me back.
Yeah, I do.
It doesn't matter how much progress you make. Elizabeth's always going to see you as an addict.
Oh, God, I don't have time to listen to this. I have work to do.
We all know the only reason you're even talking to Lucky is so you don't get stuck raising 2 kids by yourself.
Okay, enough. You have to go, Max.
You need to come with me.
And we've already been over this.
Look, if Elizabeth loved you, she would have fought for your marriage, but she didn't. Just like she's not denying that she's using you. When you finally accept that you guys are over, I'll be waiting.
So sorry about Maxie.
Don't apologize for her ever again. What she does is on her, not you.
I want you to know I'm really trying. I've been going to all my meetings and seeing my sponsor every
I know
day.
you have been, and you're getting your life back together, and I'm very happy for you.
Hey. I feel that I find you here.
What's going on?
Yeah, can you excuse us for a minute?
Yeah, of course.
I need for you to keep an eye on Lorenzo Alcazar.
For anything specific?
Well, you know, I just got a tip that he might be planning something big tonight. Just stay on him, see what happens, okay?
Okay, not a problem.
Look, I know you wanted to ease back into this and everything. If it's a problem, you just let me know, okay?
Thanks, man. I can handle it. Hey, I've got to run, but see you later.
Yeah.
Sorry to pull him away like that.
It's okay. It's just part of the job.
Yeah, look, he's the best cop we got on the force right now. I just needed him back on the street as soon as possible. I just hope he's ready.
What does that mean?
Wanting each other's never been a problem. It's the staying together that we have trouble with.
That's because no matter how hard we try, all we do is hurt each other, Sonny. We don't work. But Jax and I do, and I don't know what it's going to take for you to get that.
Oh, I'm not the one who's in denial. If you think you're going to be happily ever after with Jackson, you're fooling yourself.
Not if you have anything to do about it, that's for
You
sure.
don't need my help destroying this. You're doing
What the
just
hell
fine
are
on
you
your own.
talking about?
Well, I mean, every chance you get, you postpone the wedding. I don't know.
We
what
gave
that's-
our wedding to Luke and Laura, and you know that.
Whatever works for you.
We're getting married on New Year's Eve.
How much you want to bet?
What do you mean there's no baby? My God, you had an abortion.
No, Spinelli never got me pregnant. It was all a lie.
Tried to tell you, Granny.
You need to hush. Now listen, if you're not pregnant, why'd you and your brother come all the way down here?
Well, he's not really my brother either.
Actually, your grandson has some information here that will clear an innocent woman's name.
What have you gotten yourself into this time?
No, it's not my fault this time, I swear.
That's what you always say, right before you ask me for money.
Well, now that you mention it, the dinero situation is pretty bleak. I mean, do you think you could help me?
You got into this all by yourself, and you're gonna get out of it the same way. If you need that belt, just holler.
So not cool, dude. Grannies are totally out of bounds.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I want to go home. Get up. We're leaving.
No can do, Gidget. Daddy ain't going nowhere.
Where are you with Spinelli?
Just pulled up to the house.
Any sign of Morgan?
Not yet. I'm sending someone in now to take a look.
Good. Call me when it's done.
That sounded ominous.
That was business.
I assume that's what Rick came by earlier to discuss.
I thought this was the kind of conversation you specifically wanted to avoid.
You're right. I made the ground rules. I should stick by them. Although really, it's not that hard to figure out.
Oh, really?
Well, Rick's made no secret of the fact that he's turned against Sonny, a man you despise. Why else would he be coming over here to visit you? Weren't to ask his help with Sonny.
No. For someone who didn't want to concern themselves with my business, you seem to be taking quite an interest. I see that Santa's being very good to Lila Ray this year.
Are you kidding? Santa's even finished. There's a whole sleigh full of presents still out in the garage.
Not to mention the closet full upstairs.
You didn't.
How could I not? It's her first Christmas. Want to see?
I know you, Carly. And I know I've told you this. But Jack's not the kind of man that's gonna make you happy.
But you are, huh?
I didn't say it, you did.
They were never really happy. Sonny, not really.
Oh, don't even say that, because I don't believe that any more than you do.
Okay, so, there were happy times, but they didn't last.
Right.
And if you know me as well as you claim to, you would know that I hated the constant push-pull in our relationship. It was hell. Not knowing from one day to the next whether we were gonna love each other or hate each other. And I don't want to live like that anymore. And you know what? With Jax, I don't have to. So will you please stop trying to mess it up?
I'm just trying to keep you from making a mistake.
I love Jax. And I want to marry him, and I have never been more sure of anything in my life.
Lorenzo!
Stay back. Sky, what's wrong? What's going on here?
Well, I must have placed one of the presents too close to the fire. Thank God Lucky was here. The whole place could have gone up.
Yes. How fortunate we are that Detective Spencer just happened to stop by. You know, I'd ask what you're doing here, but it seems quite obvious. Lansing has me under surveillance, doesn't he?
Lucky's under a lot of stress right now. He's got a lot on his plate. He's dealing with his own recovery. Add in his mother's illness, and a whole lot of stress from work could make anybody break.
Yeah, but Lucky needs to take responsibility for his own recovery. And we can support and encourage him all we can, but ultimately he has to live his own life.
I'm sorry. I know this is a lot for you to deal with.
I'll manage.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. You're small of stature, but, you're very tough. I just wish you would accept help every once in a while.
The only way to prove that Rick framed Sam is for you to come back to Port Charles and turn yourself in.
Yeah, it's so not gonna happen, dude. Look, the last time I tried to save the goddess, I almost got nuked in a car. Look, if I show up back in New York, Evil Al's gonna waste me for sure.
You can't stay here.
Granny will cool down. She just needs some time.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Alcazar is not going to stop until he finds you. You want to bring that kind of trouble onto your grandmother?
And even if Alcazar doesn't show up to kill you, do you really want to spend the rest of your life hiding out in Oakfield? Huh? I thought you needed the internet to survive. Does your grandma even own a computer?
Yeah, Granny's still rocking the green screen. I mean, the RAM completely blows, but if I patch it through her dialysis machine, I can boost the memory. And I just need a little high speed, and the Jack will be back in business.
I found you. Alcazar is going to find you.
Yeah. Nice try, Stone Cold. Lulu here found me. She's not going to tell Evil Al where I am, are you, blonde one?
No, I won't, but
See?
I don't...
Problem solved. Granny's place is as safe as they come. Nobody can find me here.
Oh, no, I can't stay. I just want to drop this off.
What is it?
Information on Madagascar.
All of it?
Yeah. Michael wanted some help with a report that he was doing, so sorry.
So you had your research staff do an entire profile on the country.
Well, I just tell him if you need some more information, let me know.
Why are you standing out here telling me all this?
Because I don't want to intrude.
You're not intruding. Sonny left a while ago.
I know what this looks like, but I'm not checking up on you.
I
Okay,
don't want you to
just
ever
dropping
think
this
that
off.
you have to come up with an excuse to come see me.
I'm just dropping it.
We're going to get married in a couple weeks. You're going to be coming home to me every night.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Me too.
I really like the sound of that. Every night.
Yeah. So the boys with Carly tonight?
Well, that's a good guess.
I guess. Not really, Michael. I mean, you only show up here when you can't stand being alone in that house by yourself.
Yeah, I admit, sometimes I do get a little lonely.
Mm-hmm. So, how's it going with the wedding prep?
You're asking me?
I just got my invitation. New Year's Eve, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah, well, I don't know why Carly can't just admit she's, it's a mistake.
Maybe she loves Jax. She is marrying the guy.
You know what? Even if she does go down the aisle, the marriage is going to crash and burn.
So let it.
I can't just let it because my children are the ones who are going to be hurt.
More than you.
This has nothing to do with me.
Sonny, you're about to lose the woman you love because you're too proud to do a thing about it. Trust me. That's going to hurt like hell.
You know, I hope I'm not being presumptuous. I'd like to think that you still consider me to be a friend. And God knows we can use one right about now.
How's Alexis doing with chemo?
Alexis gets pumped full of drugs every 3 weeks, so much so that she can hardly stand. And instead of doing what she needs to do to recover, she's pushing herself harder than ever. In her effort to be all things to all people, she's decided to appoint herself as Sam's attorney. How's that?
Wow. Well, I'm sure she's just trying to help her daughter,
Yeah,
but...
if Alexis keeps pushing herself, she may not be around long enough to take care of and raise Molly or Christina. I'm sorry. I grew up without a mother. I know what that feels like, and I don't want that for my daughter.
But Rick, you may not have a choice. I mean, sometimes things happen that are beyond our control.
Yeah, I like divorce. I'm just thankful that Molly's young enough that she really doesn't understand what's going on.
Yeah, not Cameron. He's at the age where he understands everything that's going on around him, and I can't even tell you how many times a day he asks when Daddy's coming home. And how am I supposed to explain to him that, like, he chose pills over his family?
Well, Lucky's doing better, but, he still has a long way to go. I think it's natural for you to have a healthy amount of caution where his recovery is concerned.
If Lansing has you under surveillance, I don't know anything about it. I just stopped by to ask you a few questions about Jason Morgan.
If that were true, the guard at the gate would have announced you.
There was no one there when I drove up. I knocked on the door first and didn't get an answer, so I was curious and came around back to check things out, and that's when I heard Sky scream.
Lucky, we can't thank you enough for putting out that fire.
Not a problem. Just be careful about setting things near the fireplace. I know this may not be the best time, but I need to ask you a few questions about Jason.
You're right, it's not.
And I'll come back. Have a nice night.
He's lying. Lansing sent him to watch me.
I don't care what Lucky was doing here. Our baby is upstairs. A few more minutes and the entire house could have gone up. Instead of questioning Lucky's motives, you should be thanking him.
You're right. Thanks to Lucky, our daughter is safe. And Lansing's surveillance is now blown.
Lucky risked his career to help our family, which I find ironic considering just a few short days ago, you were trying to kill his little sister.
Okay, what do we do?
Okay, I want you to find a place to hide, okay? Do not come out no matter what. You understand me?
Yeah.
You are getting into the door. That's what you're doing.
How come she gets to hide?
Just shut up.
Hi, I'm from Holbrook Cable. We're offering our holiday special to new subscribers in the area. Free high speed for the first 6 months. Does that sound like something you might be interested in?
Seriously, dude? You're like a gift straight from the cyber gods. Hey, when can you hook me up?
I can be back out here by 9 a.m.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Where do I sign?
I'll see you in the morning, Mr. Spinelli.
Later.
Free high speed! How stoked am I? I'm living in the boondocks totally rock.
How stupid are you?
What? You think I should have gone with DSL?
It wasn't a cable guy, it was one of Alcazar's men.
No way, dude. It says cable right here.
Cable guys don't show up when you call them. Why do you think this one just happened to stop by?
Liz, you've been made, okay? Alcazar's men is gonna have this place around within minutes. We gotta get out of here. Let's go.
No way, dude. I'm not going anywhere.
You're going right now. Let's go. Get the car, pull it around front.
Okay.
You know, tulips won't work, but what do you think about roses? Red ones for the church.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the classic.
You don't think it's too traditional?
No, if you want to have roses, I think we should have roses. I think we should have them everywhere. Pretty red ones. You know? What are you doing?
Calling the hotel florist. Hey, Andy, it's Carly. Yeah, I was thinking we need to put a huge order in for some... What?
Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm hanging up the phone because we have a team of wedding coordinators that are supposed to worry about that kind of thing, and I'm sure they can order the flowers. You know?
It was one phone call.
Yes, and that one phone call will turn into 20 phone calls. Remember what our job is here? We're supposed to just sit back, let everybody else stress about this. We're just supposed to enjoy our wedding day. Remember? Remember that little talk we had?
I want everything to be perfect.
Oh, it will be. Because all we have to do is show up New Year's Eve and say our vows. That's it.
You make everything sound so easy. We haven't discussed so many things yet.
Like what?
Like where we're gonna live.
I thought we'd live here.
You don't mind?
No, of course I don't mind. I'm becoming a part of the family, you know? Plus, I want to make this transition as easy for you and the boys as possible. I think our family will be very happy in this house.
Yeah?
Yeah. Until we outgrow it.
Face it, Sonny. You're still in love with Carly.
We're divorced. What am I supposed to do?
So, come on. You tried to replace Carly with lots of different women. And none of them lasted. You want to know why?
Why?
Because Carly was the only woman you ever really trusted. And she was the only one strong enough to stay by your side. You know that now. And you damn well knew it when you threw it all away.
She lied to me, Mike.
Oh, come on. You never lied to her?
Well, not like that. I mean, she knew that Christina was my daughter. She kept it from me for months. She broke our trust. How am I supposed to get past that?
By forgiving her. Carly did not keep that secret to hurt you, Sonny. But you never even made the effort to see her point of view. You were too caught up in your own pride. You hated feeling like a fool. You being the last one to know that Christina was your daughter. And so what did you do? You lashed out and you divorced Carly. And you've regretted it ever since.
So how is Cameron? You getting excited about Christmas?
Oh, he is beyond excited. This is the first year that he really understands the whole Santa thing, and he keeps reminding me to buy carrots for the reindeers.
Yeah, I can't wait until Molly's old enough to enjoy the holidays. And of course, when she is, we'll probably be splitting them with Alexis. You and Lucky worked out an arrangement yet?
No. No, I don't want to think about custody or attorneys right now. I just want to give Cameron the best Christmas I possibly can.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Hey, you remember when we drove up to Manhattan that one Christmas to go ice skating in Rockefeller Center?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call what you were doing skating. It was more like falling over and over and over again.
I think a lot of champions start that way.
Oh, I think you spent more time on your back than you did on your feet.
Well, you know, I'm a glutton for punishment. What can I tell you?
Obviously, you remember how bad those bruises were?
Oh, you're worth it.
Can't believe you remember that trip. It's a really long time ago.
Yeah, it's too long. Maybe we'll do it again sometime.
Who are you looking for?
Hey, I wanted to see if you wanted to ride home.
Did Elizabeth call you? That snake.
No, Maxie, I never talked to Elizabeth.
Oh, so it's just a coincidence that I asked Lucky to come with me to our baby's sonogram, and Elizabeth happens to show up there throwing a hissy fit, staking her claim on Lucky, even though she really doesn't want him. And then conveniently, 20 minutes later, you're here to see if I need a ride home. You know what, Georgie? If you're on her side, just go ahead and tell me so I don't make the mistake of coming to you for support.
You know what, Maxie? This is why I hate that you're involved with Lucky.
Why? Because your trampy sister is breaking up his secret marriage?
No, Maxie, I hate what it does to you. You were great to me earlier. You were fabulous. The stars were in alignment, remember? I actually got the rare opportunity to see you actually be my sister. And here you are throwing attitude and being sarcastic. And do you want to know why? Because Lucky rejected you. And the only way you can gear yourself up to go after him again is to be bitchy and angry and act like you don't care. Maxie, you actually put on a good show, and sometimes I think you actually convince yourself. But underneath it all, I know you do care. And I know that you're breaking your own heart. Because you know Lucky's never gonna love you.
Well, thank you for stopping by, but I can take care of myself.
I hope so.
They still back there?
Yeah, they're closing the gap like wicked fast.
How many sets of headlights do you see?
I don't know, maybe 3? Hey, I put a little warning next time.
Okay, seriously, Jason, slow down. I don't want to take out a tree going 100.
Hold on.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm losing them. Everyone get down. Get down.
Dude, this is never gonna work.
Shut up and stay quiet.
Wait, so they can find us and shoot us?
Shut up. Stay down. Stay down.
Oh, simmer down, dude. The coast is totally clear.
Do you think it really worked?
For now, but we need to get out of here before they decide to double back.
Can't wait to see the look on Evil Al's face when we show up and Port Charles still breathing.
You know what? Alcazar is going to be waiting for us. He knows we're coming back, and he'll be there.
Oh, this one's completely ruined.
It wasn't.
A surprise. For you.
It's the thought that counts.
I think about you a lot. Trouble is, I don't know quite what to think of you.
Is it done?
No, sir. We lost him just outside of Oakfield. But the men are canvassing the area now.
Call them off. Morgan will be bringing Spinelli back to Port Charles.
You want us to intercept them?
I'll let them come. I've been having some trouble with D.A. Lansing. I think Morgan and Spinelli can give him some trouble in return.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been, well, let's be straight with one another, Father. I don't know the last time that I confessed to anything. In that time, I have done things that I'm not terribly proud of. I sought comfort in the arms of other women, which ultimately destroyed my marriage and tore my family apart. I craved love and acceptance from a brother who was really incapable of giving me either. And I have let revenge completely consume my life. But I'm ready to take that back now. I know what really matters. It's not money or power or approval. All I want is to be a good father to my daughter. Molly deserves to grow up in a loving household with two parents that she can depend upon, and I can't give her that now. Not until I regain my ex-wife's trust. Elizabeth was my greatest love and my greatest regret, Father. I mean, just thinking about her makes me want to be a better man. And no matter what it takes, I am going to find a way to get Elizabeth back.
I thought you were working.
I was.
What happened?
Well, I was doing surveillance at Alcazar's when a fire broke out inside of his living room. I heard Sky screaming, so I blew my cover and I ran inside.
Is she okay?
She's fine. But now that Alcazar knows he's being watched, he will not make any moves. That's what we in law enforcement call a botched assignment.
But she needed your help. What else were you supposed to do?
Yeah, well, Rick was counting on me, and now I'm probably gonna get demoted.
Okay, look, I know you're really grateful to Rick for getting you back on the force, but I don't know, maybe you should just be careful around him.
What do you mean?
Well, he has his own agenda. He wants to take Sonny down, and he'll use anybody to do it, including you. 6th floor. But no, she doesn't come in until 2 o'clock today. But I can take a message for you. Okay, I'll be sure she gets it.
I'm surprised you wouldn't give Rick the benefit of the doubt. I mean, after all, he mostly gave me my badge back for you.
You deserve to be reinstated. You're a good cop.
I'm glad you believe that. And I'm hoping after our baby's born, you'll believe in me as a father, too. I'll see you later.
Oh my God, were you hit? Hank, can you hear me? Please don't die, okay? Please don't die. You have to stay with me for the baby's sake. It's not Lucky's, Jason. This baby is ours.
So you think we're gonna outgrow this house, huh?
I love you. And I can't wait to start our life together.
Oh, I feel the same way. But you're dodging the question.
do you think our family's going to grow?
You're the one that saw us with the more kids, you know, when we went on an imaginary sleigh ride through the lobby. That really pretty one with the fake snow and everything.
Yes, I did. Nope. You know what?
What?
I think we should start working on that right now.
You sure? Oh, let me guess. It was Sonny.
I'm not gonna answer it.
But if you don't answer it, he's just gonna keep on calling. So, go,
Okay.
Just get rid of him.
What?
Carly, hi. We need to talk.
About what?
Just about, you know, who gets the boys over the holidays.
You know, Christmas is still a few weeks away. We can talk about this some other time.
Yeah, I can't make plans until it's settled.
All right, I'll come by tomorrow night, okay?
Max, listen, I need to clear my schedule for tomorrow night. No, I don't care who I'm supposed to meet with. Just cancel it. Carly's coming over. I do not want to be disturbed.